Hey everybody, it's Quick Capture again, woo! I had to make a response to this. Jolene Sugarbaker. She's awesome. Go check her out if you haven't. I'm pretty sure you have, because I think everybody knows Jolene Sugarbaker. But anyways, she did a video about products of yesteryear. Where did they go? And like, what do you miss that's been discontinued? And so I started brainstorming and thinking about things from the past. And the first thing that came up was a soft drink or soda or whatever you want to call it called Kick. It was around in the late 90s and then it just like disappeared. I don't know where it went, but I loved it. Had caffeine, had lots of caffeine. But the flavor, it was like a Mountain Dew only with a kick, hence the name Kick. So it was very citrusy and very, like, it had a sharp kind of woo to it, you know, and I really, really liked it. And the other one that's a soft drink that came out around the same time is Surge, and it was green. Do you remember Surge? I think you can still get it some places, but maybe not. I don't know. Surge was awesome, though. It wasn't as good as Kick, in my opinion. It was more mellow, but it still had a lot of caffeine, which was fun. Because I was in college at the time, so yeah, caffeine was good. And I had a job and Dan and whatever. So, alright. And the other one, now this one, I don't know who's going to remember this. But I remember it, dang it. And that is Jello Pudding Pops. Does anybody remember those? They were frozen. You got them in the frozen section with the popsicles and ice cream and stuff. And they had in the box, you would get chocolate, vanilla, and chocolate vanilla swirl, like mixed together. The chocolate was my favorite, and the chocolate vanilla swirl was my second favorite, you know, and the vanilla was alright. But they were like a popsicle, but like as you started sucking on them, and yeah, look at my motion here. As you started sucking on them, the beauty of quick capture, there's no editing here. As you started to lick the popsicle and make it melt, it kind of got this strange consistency, kind of like pudding, but not really. But they tasted really good. They tasted like pudding. They didn't taste like a fudgesicle. You know how a fudgesicle is fudgy, but it's like chocolate ice. It doesn't really have a richness to it. Pudding Pops were awesome. And you could probably figure out a way to do it now, I don't know. But they used to have them in the store. I loved them. They also had just plain old Jello Pops. They had strawberry, orange, and another flavor in the box, I think. I think there was 3 flavors in the box, but strawberry and orange were definitely in the box. Maybe it was cherry. But strawberry was my favorite. Orange was my second favorite. I can't remember the third one. It could have been, I don't know. Crap, I can't remember the third one. If you're out there and you know what I'm talking about and you remember the third flavor, please tell me. I'd like to know. Just for whatever. But once again, they were like popsicles. You know, they were in the refrigerated freezer section and they tasted like Jello, except they were frozen. And when you, hand gestures, when you started to suck on them like a popsicle, which is what you do with those, they turned into a very strange consistency. Kind of like, do you know like the Jello salads people make where they mix the Jello with Cool Whip and stuff and they let it set? When the Jello Pops would start to melt as you're sucking them and everything, they would get sort of that consistency. It was very strange. Almost like a, not jelly, because, you know, and not Jello, not the, like, you know, jiggly. They didn't get jiggly. They just sort of started to get air into them, and they were kind of foamy almost, and I don't know. They had a very interesting texture as they started to melt in your mouth, but they were so good. I loved them. Me and my sister both. We would like, Mom would buy a box, you know, and that was a treat. Because we didn't have a lot of money growing up, and if Mom bought something like that, that was like a real treat. And, you know, we'd make sure, like me and my sister would sit and like count how many of each flavor there was, and who got what, you know, so that it was fair. Because otherwise we'd be fighting, you know. You ate all the strawberry ones. No, you did, you know, and yeah. So, I wish they'd bring those back. I really miss them. Who knows, maybe they would taste like crap to me now, but back then, they were yummy. And don't even get me started on the fast food restaurants and what they've done. Oh, Lord. We don't even want to get into it. It's like every time they come out with something new and I try it and I'm like, this is awesome. I want more of these, you know, keep these forever, and then they go away. I hate that. So I just started not even trying the new things. But there's some that like were around for years and then they changed them. Like Arby's, just as an example here, Arby's. They used to have an awesome chicken sandwich. And I remember eating it growing up like a little kid. You know, I remember getting a chicken sandwich or taking a bite of my mom's or something, and it was awesome. They even had poppy seeds on the bun, which they don't do no more because, you know, you get high off them poppy seeds. Not really, but it shows up in your blood. Whatever. The point is, it was yummy. It had shredded lettuce on it, not like a big old chunk of lettuce, but like finely shredded lettuce and mayonnaise. And it was just a very yummy chicken sandwich. Now, over the years, I think they kept it the same for a very long time. They changed the bun. Quite a while back, they changed the bun to not poppy seed because I guess people were concerned about drug tests and stuff. So the bun became like a regular bun, you know. But it was still really good. Then, I guess it was a couple years ago, a few years back, they changed it. They made it chicken naturals or whatever, and it's supposed to be better because it's, you know, oh, the chicken is 100% natural chicken, which I'm kind of afraid to know what it was before, but it tasted good, damn it, and I want it back. Bring back the original chicken sandwich from Arby's. Yeah, I could talk about this kind of stuff for a long time, but I need to stop because I've got like 3 minutes left, and I so didn't mean for this to be a long video, so bye!